topic you're going to talk about, and your time begins in 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, hello everybody. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Okay, thank you. Welcome to this meeting webinar. My name is Liliana Soler Sarmiento. Uh, I'm in the bachelor's degree in foreign language with an emphasis on English program at the UNAT. I belong to the course English 7, English Conversation, and my group is the 54. This is the agenda for this meeting. First, the greeting and presentation. Second, topic presentation. Third, explanation of the topic. Fourth, the time for questions. And fifth, thank you and say goodbye. Okay, the topic that I chose was theater as an educational resource. I chose this topic because I think it's important uh, le- uh, learning for way of learning uh, any subject, but because we as a future or actual currently uh, English teacher uh, have to take into account these topics in order to develop our professional skills. Uh, to continue, I'm going to explain in a little way, in a short way, what is theater as an educational resource. The theater is considered as an immersive for art form, targeting in multiple sense, such as joy and confidence, security, also to help to develop skills such as good communication, improve relationships between students and between students and teacher. And also, the theater allows students to explore challenging scenarios in a supportive environment. Mm, as I said, the theater provide skills that improve to the self-esteem and improve the communication, which is very important in the learning and acquire a new foreign language or second language. Mm, through this way to learning is through performance developed for students, and the performance can help to develop the empathy for others and recognize several perspectives about specific subjects or topics. As we know, as a teachers, children like adults have different learning styles. And as explained the scholar Howard Garnet in his theory about the multiple intelligence, each one have different abilities or proficiency in different styles of learning. For example, these are 4 common learning styles according with Howard Gardner. For example, the first type of intelligence is the visual spatial. It is a preference for learning through images, gestures, and spatial learning. Another styles of learning is oral, auditory, musical. It is a preference for learning through music and songs and several sounds in general, through sounds. The other learning styles is verbal linguistic. It is a preference for learning through words and voice in an oral way. Another learning style is physical kinesthetic. It's a preference for learning through body movement and touch. What is theater in education? Theater in education is the use of theater for purpose beyond entertainment, with the intention to changing knowledge, attitudes, and behaviors from our students. For example, when we develop a performance with our students, we will help them to develop their communication skill, because that is very important in the learning and teaching and the acquisition of the foreign languages, because the theater involves a representation of different characters and real situation or imagine situation in which the students could be improve their oral expression, or are more confident. Will be more confident.
Thank you, Liliana. I am really sorry to interrupt you. Okay, so it is time now for Q&A. So let's go with Jimmy. Jimmy, go ahead and ask her a question, please.
Okay. Well, Liliana, what would you do to implement theater in someone like me who doesn't like it?
I understand you that there are some students that doesn't like to participate in this activity. Is your question?
Yes. For example, you have a student that actually he doesn't like it. What would you do or implement the theater with him?
Okay, the purpose of implement this educational resource is try to attract the attention of all of the students, all of the group, because the idea is involve every students in this activity, even there are some students less motivate and I don't know, have less interest in participate in this activity. The idea is to motivate and and engage them to participate, to try to keep the attention and involve all of them in the activity. I don't know, I try to develop a very interesting performance in which they feel motivated to participate.
Thank you. Okay, now Olga, please ask her another question.
Hey, Liliana, how do you motivate an introvert student to practice in the theater?
Well, I have the experience. I had an experience with the develop a performance, and I consider that I was a shy person in my adolescent age, and that experience helped me to improve my confidence and improve my self-esteem. For this reason, I think that students that have the same problem as me could improve their emotions and their I don't know, their problems, their personality problems or self-esteem low level, for example.
Thank you, Liliana. Okay, well, that concludes your presentation.